In Malaysia, we have a government which is pro-business.
We are here to facilitate, to look into what will make your business more vibrant.
There's more than enough incentives for people to come to Malaysia to participate in the trading and the storage hub.
We actually believe that of the Malaysian workforce is actually contributing to our competitiveness around the world, in particular in Asia.
We have a strong economy, we have great global talent, we have just what it takes for you to succeed.
Malaysia is on the move, consolidating her strengths with a focus on key sectors. The government has embarked on several new economic initiatives that will grow the country at a sustainable pace, making it a high-income nation by 2020. At the launch of the Economic Transformation Programme in October 2010, Prime Minister Datuk Sri Muhammad Najib Tun Abdul Razak unveiled the 12 national key economic areas that will drive economic growth.
We recognize there is a need for competitiveness. We work towards creating the conditions for competitiveness via strategic reform initiatives.
Of these 12 engines, the oil, gas and energy sector is seen as the primary driver of economic growth and presents viable investment opportunities in this region for trading companies. Capturing this opportunity is a win-win situation for Malaysia and petroleum trading companies, which will benefit from the attractive incentives offered under the Global Incentives for Trading or GIFT. Taking advantage of GIFT's incentives, storage and trading companies can establish their petroleum or petroleum-related businesses in Malaysia to make it a regional hub for the Asia-Pacific. This, in turn, will create demand for a wide range of value-added financial services that will support the needs of the oil and gas industry. The GIFT incentives, regulated and supervised by the Labuan Financial Services Authority, will provide a safe and secure environment for financial institutions to develop quality financial services, products and other innovative instruments for the oil and gas industry.
The GIFT program is a very good program for the country as a nation. Oil and gas industry is one area which are developing in the region, and for that Labuan IBFC is well positioned to take advantage of that growth. Labuan FSA is a regulator, and being a regulator, we would like to foster regulatory friendly environment, and for that to happen is that we do have consultation process undertaken with the municipalities to understand what their needs. For that, with the consultation process, we will come up with a positive and conducive regulatory environment for the growth of the oil and gas industry.
Many incentives are available for firms to establish representative and regional offices.
Petronas, through our trading arm PETCO, we see the opportunity from the increase of activities of storage as well as trading for us to create value through partnership and strengthening of capabilities, at the same time providing opportunities and infrastructure in this country.
YTL is a global utility company, and international trading forms a big part of our business operations. This program is very attractive and also is very strategically located and is well suited to our trading operations. We also believe that this program makes Malaysia into a very attractive destination.
Vitol's approach has to be inevitably opportunistic about where the best opportunities are in the world, but we obviously like Malaysia and would love to put some more capital to work in Malaysia. Malaysia's got lots of advantages: good location, talented, educated workforce, costs. Obviously, the cost in Malaysia is thankfully, better than Singapore. So it's very important for Malaysia to work on how they can be competitive, as you're doing with this new initiative and new incentive, which I think is very good.
I think the Pengelan it definitely is a place for investors to look at, because number one, you have a deep water natural harbour. Number two, you've got a lot of land. So the cost of logistics, cost of land will be very competitive. With the government policy of promoting investment, they provide a very efficient and cost-effective sort of setup. The investor could set up their investment in a very short time. Efficiency and competitiveness are the two key driving factors that the government are looking at now to make Malaysia very competitive to the investors.
In our business, location of our facilities is a key driver for a successful business. As you may have heard, we have taken an investment decision together with our partner Dialog to invest in a new strategic location in Pengerang to set up an oil terminal. It's a strategic location through which we are able to serve our customers within the region in an optimal way. It's very clear that Pengerang is an extremely good location to serve as a hub within the Southeast Asia region. I would say the investment climate that we need for our business to be able to be set up, it's clearly there. I think Malaysia is taking extremely good steps and very visionary steps to actually want to develop the petrochemical business and the petroleum business within the southern part of Johor.
Known as the Southern Gateway, the state of Johor is also one of the most developed states in Peninsular Malaysia.
We have enough places to be found in Johor itself. We have huge tract of land as big as 22,000 acres in an area called Pengerang. At the same time, we have also a developed industrial area together with the port of Tanjung Lansat, and at the same time we also have space for petrochemical complexes in a place called Tanjung Din, and therefore we have plenty of land, and we are also building world-class oil and gas infrastructure such as the storage facilities as well as the petrochemical complexes, and therefore we encourage investors to be our partners in this exciting development in Johor.
Asia is where the action is. Growth in the world is very much being driven in Asia, and Malaysia is at the heart of Asia. And if you think of the fast-growing economies like China, India, and Indonesia, Malaysia is at the center of it, and this provides an epicenter of growth and opportunity for many more Malaysians and even global talent to come back. And Talent Corp in its work, is definitely seeing a lot more interest in Malaysian and foreign talent, wanting to really explore all the opportunities that are available.
Malaysia is competitive, it is open, it is certain. If you are a multinational organization trading both in Malaysia and elsewhere, then in terms of cost and all of the other benefits that are available through Malaysia, as compared with other centers in the region, there is no comparison.
With competitive incentives and a world-class workforce, Malaysia is poised to play a major role in the regional oil storage business. The Malaysia Petroleum Resources Corporation, an agency under the Prime Minister's Department, is mandated to create new business opportunities from the oil and gas value chain.
MPRC is set up to facilitate investment domestic and also international to come and set up their businesses in Malaysia in oil and gas services sector. We have in fact embarked largely into creating Malaysia as a storage hub. You can see that happening in the southern of Johor today and other areas within Malaysia. With the launch of this GIG program, we have got one of the most attractive mechanisms to attract oil traders to come into Malaysia. But more importantly, by having traders over here, we're also going to enhance the financial institution in Malaysia to provide the services to these traders. And this is going to contribute about 300 million ringgit by 2020 GNI into the country. We are in fact producing oil and gas over here. We've got natural deep water services and ports over here. We are poised to have good storage facilities over here, and we got a technical know-how. On top of that, we are in fact investor friendly. We want to provide you with seamless and efficient way of doing business. So we'll make Malaysia your home, your center for your business to thrive in the world today.
GIFT offers 3% flat corporate tax rate on qualifying income, 50% exemption on gross employment income for foreign professionals, 5-year blanket approval to enjoy the incentives. Companies can operate anywhere in Malaysia.
We've been actively and aggressively promoting upstream and downstream activities. We've put in place very competitive incentives. We believe our incentives are second to none, and for that reason we have seen very keen interest on the part of investors, both foreign and local, to be involved in this growing industry. So you're welcome to Malaysia.